Okay, I need to talk about Huda again because her videos she's done recently, it's getting ridiculous and people are repeating her misinformation over on other channels now. So they're over on TikTok and Twitter and stating like it's a fact that Dylan was posting photos at 3:30 in the morning and that the murders had already taken place. She was taking the photos, not just posting photos, but taking photos in the house during or after the murders, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So let's get started.
Send me this picture. Pay attention. It was taken on the 13th of November 2022.
No, it was not taken on the 13th. It wasn't even taken on the 12th. It was taken on Friday night, November 11th, 2022. Pi-Fi's had their formal and they had the after party at 1122 King. So the photos from that formal and that party were taken on the 11th, and then people were slowly posting them on the 12th. And then Dylan posted them at 12:33 a.m. on the 13th. But they definitely were not taken on the 13th. And here's some to show you when various people had posted those photos from the formal. So here's some of those photos. You can see their friend Lisa posted on the 12th, and then you'll see here that Kaylee posted on the 11th, and Maddie also posted on the 11th. So definitely the photos from the formal and the after party were not taken on the 13th.
The tragical night 4 victims lost their life. Look at the time. 3:33.
No, they weren't taken at 3:33 a.m. They were taken at 12:33 a.m. Pacific time. If you look at these two photos, you'll see that one showed 1:33 a.m. and one showed 2:33 a.m. And that's because the people that were looking at those were in different time zones. So anybody that was looking at those photos in Pacific time, it would show that it was posted at 12:33 a.m. So Dylan actually posted on her VSCO at 12:33 a.m. on the 13th, not at 3:33. And here's a good video that explains it really well that I found that somebody else did on TikTok.
Of confusion about the time in which Dylan posted those pictures on her VSCO. And basically what happens is when you go and look at the pictures, the time reflected is the time zone in which you're in. So for instance, you'll see a screenshot. Next, I'm in Mountain Standard Time Zone when I looked this up. And then I looked up the time in Moscow, Idaho. So that would have put her posting those pictures at 12:33 a.m., not 2 or 3 in the morning.
So if the students were unalived after 4, how come we don't see them around? Why didn't she take pictures with them? This looks like a really devious picture, honestly. But if the students were unalived before 3 a.m., before 3:15, I'm sure this is when the job was done, unfortunately. That's the way I look at it.
And you would be wrong. Because again, those pictures were taken on Friday night, the 11th, and then people were posting them at various times between Friday night, Saturday night, early Sunday morning. Nothing to do with the murders.
Pay attention to the bruise on her thigh. Is that red liquid? Could that be red liquid on the floor?
Huda, you can say, wow, all you want, but it's not red liquid. It's not blood. And no, Dylan doesn't have a bruise on her leg. You have edited the photo to make it look red, to look like the floor is red. And then what that also does is accentuates like Dylan's pantyhose and when she's bending, and it looks like a bruise. The original photo is on the left. Your edited version is on the right. And this is not the first time you've done this. You've done this with pictures of Jack D and with pictures of Hunter Johnson to make it look like they had injuries by making the picture have red tones to it. And just to show you again, here's some more pictures from Friday night the 12th with the original coloring. So no, there's no blood on the floor. But when you edit it to look red, of course it's going to look red. And shame on you for deceiving your viewers.
These pictures were taken around 3:30 that same night.
No, they were not. The picture on the left of Dylan in the pink ski mask was taken over a year prior. It was taken in the early fall of 2021. And the picture on the right, we still have no actual proof of when that picture was taken. It popped up on 4chan, just out of the blue, with people claiming that it was on Snapchat at like 3:30 in the morning outside the house in Moscow, but yet there's no proof of that. Nobody's shown any proof of where that photo came from. They just posted it on 4chan and said, oh, this showed up. And it was taken outside the house. Well, show proof. Whoever posted that, please show your proof. Because there has been no metadata for that photo shown at all.
So this is happening within the hour. It's quiet. Nobody's texting at each other. Nobody's calling each other. Isn't that interesting? She was posting these pictures at 3:33 a.m. instead of calling 911. Isn't that strange? That's a big red flag. So this is one picture that I found. On DM is VSCO. You can see her name is written Dylan M26. So she took this picture. Early in the investigation, this picture was circulating around too. Pause to read. The term GeoSnap is a Snapchat setting that allows your location to be untraceable.
So one more time, she was not posting those pictures at 3:33 a.m. That picture got posted at 12:33 a.m. She was posting the pictures from Friday night and Saturday at 12:33 a.m. on Sunday morning. Because again, VSCO shows where your time zone is at. And geo snaps do not hide your location. Actually, a geo snap is set up to show your location. That's the whole meaning of a geo snap. So if that picture was truly taken outside 1122 King Road that morning, then that should be on all the metadata. So it shouldn't be hard for the person who found that photo to prove. Yet they haven't shown any proof yet. Come forward with the proof, please.
So DM was busy taking pictures with mask allegedly, taking a picture showing her finger, taking a picture with Kaylee, and posting it all between 3:30 and 3:33, I assume. This is really creepy because DMM26 posted this on November 13th at 3:33. This is the picture I showed you all 3 weeks ago. DM uploaded at 3:33 p.m. on the 13th of November. This was the period they were quiet from 2:53 to 3:52. So this is the second picture she took. She took one with her and Kaylee. She posted that. Then she posted this. She posted the people with the mask. the person on Snapchat Geo, all that was in her VSCO.
No, 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 and no. Again, she wasn't taking any of those photos on the morning of the 13th. The photos from the formal were all taken on the night of the 11th. Okay? She was just posting them early morning on the 13th. And again, she posted them at 12:33 a.m. The picture in the pink ski mask, she did not post that morning. She had posted it over a year before on her VSCO. And she did not post the picture of the person in the black ski mask that's supposedly the Geo Snap. That was not on her VSCO. I wish her VSCO was still around to show you how wrong you are. All I can do is go off of screenshots that people have put out there because I don't have her VSCO saved anymore. But I guarantee you the pink ski mask picture was taken in the early fall of 2021 and posted back then, and that black ski mask guy was not on her VSCO.
Ann Taylor needs to seize, subpoena, DM is pictures that she took that night on VSCO, and I wonder if she was using Kaylee's Instagram because she posted the picture of the two surviving roommates, that's her and BF, and the 4 victims. The media told us that happened on the 12th. They could have taken the pictures on the 12th of November, 2:30 in the afternoon, but somebody posted it on the 13th of November at night. Kaylee was unalived. So DM must have been using her account, and she must have logged off the LinkedIn account 13 hours after 911 was called. She's taking pictures showing her finger at 3:33 with her friend AM on the 13th of November. And then she put in the picture of Kaylee and her near the mirror. She's already having some kind of memorial before even calling 911. Strange.
First of all, Anne has all of Dylan and Bethany's and Kaylee's and Maddie's and Ethan's and Xana's and everybody's phone records. She knows exactly what photos they had on their phones, when things were taken, when things were posted. So that's not an issue. Secondly, again, Dylan was not taking pictures at 3:33 a.m. and posting them. The photos she was posting at 12:33 a.m. were taken previous to that. So the pictures from the formal were taken on the 11th. The pictures from the day of the football game on Saturday were taken on the 12th. And no, she was not using Kaylee's phone and posting onto Kaylee's Instagram. Because let's take a look at when Kaylee posted on Instagram. Kaylee posted that photo November 12th, 2022. See what I have highlighted? November 12th, 2022. Not on the 13th. Okay? She posted that. She was alive. She was using her own Instagram. And as far as the LinkedIn, why would Dylan have access to Kaylee's LinkedIn, and why would she log her off the LinkedIn anyway? And I personally think that law enforcement accidentally logged her off, or Olivia accidentally did when she was looking at Kaylee's LinkedIn. But it definitely wasn't Dylan.
Put all the pictures on VSCO at 3:33 a.m. This is definitely all red flags. She hid the timing in this one. That's a boyfriend, Queen Kelly. I wonder if this is the toilet in 1122 Kings Road. She was posting all this that same night. You can see up to the left it's written VSCO.
No, they're not red flags. She was not posting all those pictures that same night, same morning. You've screenshot her VSCO page and you're looking at all her photos and acting like she posted every single photo on her VSCO at the same time. That's not how it works. That's just not how it works. She had posted all those photos over different periods of time.
Why was she taking pictures at 3:33 a.m.? Was she using Kaylee's Instagram and Kaylee's LinkedIn account? Allegedly. It seems that way. And the picture from the 12th of October with the surviving roommates and the roommates, the picture where Kaylee says, "One lucky girl to be surrounded by these people every day," wasn't from the 12th of November. It was from the 13th. The picture was taken on the 12th of November at 2:30 a.m. But guess what? I don't think Kaylee put it up. It was put up on the 13th. Someone had access to Kaylee's phone. Was DM working with Emma Bailey and Demetrius that night? I really wonder.
Once again, it was posted on November 12th, 2022 by Kaylee on her Instagram. Dylan did not post that on Kaylee's Instagram, nor was it posted on the 13th. It was posted on November 12th. Say it with me, Huda. November 12th, 2022. November 12th, 2022.
The last picture taken of the victims and surviving roommates was not on the 12th of November 2022. It was actually on the 13th of November 2022. It was uploaded.
Oh my goodness, what you're showing is not even Kaylee's Instagram page. The one that's showing that photo was loaded on 11/13/22 is a tribute page that somebody started on November 13th after they found out that Kaylee and the others had been murdered. This is Kaylee's Instagram page, okay? You can see the distinct difference. Let me show them side by side. If you look, Kaylee's Instagram's the one on the bottom, and she had 174 posts. That page that you're showing with the picture of all four of them as the profile picture only had 45 posts. That wasn't Kaylee's page. So, again, I don't understand why you try to deceive your viewers. It's not cool. It really isn't. It's actually downright gross.
Who had access to Kaylee's phone? Who was using a LinkedIn account? Who deleted Kaylee's LinkedIn account? And who downloaded this picture on the 13th? I'm sure it was Dylan, because she's uploading the picture of Kaylee and herself. She uploaded it on her VSCO, and I'm sure she's using Kaylee's phone to make it look like Kaylee was happy to wake up with these people every day. I'm sure she was. But that's not something Kaylee would have written. I doubt. And another...
With all due respect, Huda, how would you know what Kaylee would have written? Why do you doubt she would have written something like that? How can you even make a statement like that?
It's time to talk about what we learned today.
So to sum it all up, Kaylee posted the photo of all four on November 12th, 2022, not on November 13th. Nobody was playing around with her Instagram account, posting on there. There's no reason to believe that Dylan had done anything with Kaylee's LinkedIn. And Taylor has everybody's phone information. They've done Cellbrite extractions on everybody's, Dylan's, Bethany's, the four deceased, Koberger, etc. So if there had been anything suspicious, anything weird, Dylan and Bethany wouldn't have been cleared, by the way. And they were cleared, and Judge Hippler's made it very clear they are victims as well. Okay? Repeat that with me. Dylan and Bethany are also victims. Okay? You'll feel better once you repeat that. Repeat that Kaylee posted that photo herself on November 12th, 2022. Repeat that. November 12th, 2022. Also, Dylan was not posting every single photo on her VSCO history at 3:33 a.m. on November 13th, 2022. No, she had posted some photos from the formal from the weekend at 12:33 a.m. on November 13th. Okay. The mask photo of her in the pink mask she had posted over a year before. And the person in the black mask from the GeoSnap was not on Dylan's VSCO. And as of yet, there's still no proof that that even came from Moscow at 3:30 in the morning on the morning of the murders. So that's the recap. Thank you for listening.